okay, can I be really, really honest with you? Can I be really, really honest with you, chat? And this is I'm being very, very vulnerable with you right now. If I admit to this, look, I wasn't always the incredibly popular, charismatic captain that you see before you today. Let's just say that when I was in the when I was a youngling in the Royal Estelian Ladies Academy, I was a bit of a nerd and an outcast. I was definitely not in the popular group, and because it's an all-girls academy, you really, if you're not in the group, you're not in the group. So, I feel like I've always held on. I don't know. Years pass, and you leave the academy, and you become a captain of the Royal Guard, and you do all these cool things in life. But somehow, it doesn't really matter, because whenever you sort of try to think about reaching out to people, there's always that sort of fear of like, I'm not one of the cool girls. I'm not one of the cool girls. They're not going to say yes to me. Yeah, there goes Mina for Icky Sword Collection. But look, I'm fine. I'm honestly fine. Like I managed to. I think I managed to leverage like, it's just because kids don't understand at that age that you know, coolness is not just in I don't know, having the latest fashion and knowing the latest spells or whatever. that coolness can come from being whimsical and silly. Yes, it's the children who are wrong. Okay. Did you wear really thick glasses and hide your face behind your unkept yet beautiful long hair? As soon as they took my hair out of a ponytail and took my glasses off, they saw how beautiful I really was. I kind of need to see like art of like nerd Mina in her awkward teen years. Actually, it wasn't even that I wasn't necessarily even like just a shy wallflower, but I think I was just a bit too outwardly weird and cringe. But that I also had a sense of shame. Like, I wasn't one of those outwardly weird and cringe people who had no shame about it. I would do something weird and cringe, and I'd notice people like staring me down, and then I'd shrink. That's when I'd shrink. But I would do the weird cringe out like loud thing first, and then someone would catch me and I would be like, ugh. and then I'd realize that I just did the cringe thing. So I was self-aware. But then I think that's why, like, now I feel like that's why I suffer from a little bit of like, oh well, I don't think networkitis. Like, I can't really network very well because I'm worried about people perceiving me as like they're like, oh, Willamina Frost is already just this, you know, awkward cringe individual. And I'm like, okay. They probably don't think that, but what if they do? Cringe PTSD from my teen years. But it's fine. I will try to get better at it. I'll try to get better at at bothering people. Am I cringe and free now? Oh god, no. I have to reveal my my sort of real everyday sort of, you know, meetings with people, just like out on the street, and when I'm doing my Royal Guard duties, like when I'm out and about doing that sort of real honest night work. I try to keep this I try to keep the cringe part of me on the down low as much as possible. In fact, I try to appear as like normal as possible. I don't want anyone prying into my life. So I have a carefully curated set of you know, hobbies I'll admit to having. I'm never the first to offer my opinion. I'll always I'm a very good people often find me to be a very good listener because I always ask people questions about themselves before, and they'll if they actually were to pay attention, they'll realize that I never say anything about myself. And I don't end every sentence with believe it. Databayo. Joe K, thank you as well for the super chat. Captain is still a nerd, but we love her. Hey, I promise. If you were to come across, if you saw me just as, you know, Captain of the Royal Guard of Estelia on duty, you would barely recognize me because I would be so unnerdy. I would just be so confident. I would just be completely uncringe, mostly. I have a good nerdar. The Giga Stacy Mina vs Nerd Willy. Yeah, in real life, Willy exists in the Horror Farm. Yeah. No, it's just that I feel like I'm just kind of like unassuming, just like a normal person. At least my simulacrum of what a normal person is like. If it helps, shy nerdy girls are cute too. I promise I'm not like that anymore. I think I just have trauma from it. Okay, I'm perfectly well adjusted now. I promise. Isn't nerdiness a wizard trait? No, it's not. I'm a brave knight and I'm very strong and I'm good with swords. That's my personality. I'm not one of those book nerds, even though I like books. I'm not one of those wizard nerds. Yeah, I'm a sword nerd. So what's my classmates talking about my latest sword interest? Yeah, I was like, did you know that a sword from Japan is called the katana? And like, oh, she's such a cringe weeb. And they're like, come on girls, let's practice our spellcraft over here, away from Wilhelmina.